Thank you, Excellency. Good afternoon, all. It's my pleasure to be here representing the United Arab Emirates. I would like as well to congratulate the Governor of California for the announcements of reaching 100% by 2045 from now. I want to speak about three main things. The first one, I'm going to highlight a couple of achievements that has been done in the UAE for the last 3 years, especially after the Paris Agreement. For the last 3 years, we managed to increase the energy target for 2021, which was submitted in Paris Agreement from 21% to 27%, moving toward more renewable energy and more clean energy going to be part of our energy mix. And meanwhile, in the last 3 years as well, we commissioned 2 large projects. One of them is the 1.17 single contractor PV project in Abu Dhabi with very low cost of production, reached 2.42 cents per kilowatt hours. And the second one, the 800 megawatt PV project in Dubai as well. Those projects are going to be commissioned next year, 2019. So we're looking forward for those projects to contribute and to achieve our targets. This is from the electricity side. In the UAE, we're all, as stakeholders, working together, and each one of us is doing their own parts. The power sector, the industry, private sector, which we're really proud of. Excellent examples from some of the family-owned businesses, like Majid Al Futtaim Groups, which launched their 2040 net positive strategy. Some of the other private sector announced their renewable energy targets, like in Abu Dhabi 7%. The Dubai ports has transformed one of their largest facility sites to include the BVs and their sites. Some of the projects and showcasing projects are under development. Master is still ongoing. We have a full sustainable city has been commissioned. Almost 90% of the city has accommodated many residents. So those are the excellent examples which we have been incorporated in the last 3 years. We as well commissioned one of the largest CCS carbon capture and storage projects, the Riyadh, in collaboration with our national oil company, which is going to reduce something around 800,000 CO2 on an annual basis, and there's as well room for expansion of the project. So those are some of the stories which we're telling and which we've been progressing in the last 3 years as part of our engagements and our commitments to Paris Agreement. Two main pillars which I want to highlight. The first one is there is no one size which can fits all, and the beauty about Paris Agreement is that it was tailored to accommodate the local circumstances of governments, and trying to deviate from this principle is going to make it much difficult for the negotiators to reach an agreement either by the end of this year or even the upcoming few years. So looking at and hearing from the feedback from the various stakeholders, the consequences of the climate change is not similar to us. Each region has its own challenges when it comes to climate change, either the drought, cyclones, hurricanes, fires, like what's happening here in California, heat waves in some parts of the world. So expecting one solution which is going to accommodate and bring everyone on board is going to be challenging. So we have to make sure that the principle which was agreed on in Paris Agreement is going to be continued. The last and the second point is we should not undermine the simple stuff which we're doing. And each one of us has a portion to contribute to achieve this vision. I'm going to go back a few decades ago when our founding father, His Highness Sheikh Zayed, did the simple projects in Indonesia. Bandung in the Indonesia's western Java province. It's one of the considered in the 70s one of the poorest area in Indonesia. And His Highness in early 1982 gave a loan to the province to support one of the geothermal projects in the 80s. And now Bandung is considered one of the third largest economical city in Indonesia. So clean energy can contribute even to the economical growth of many cities. So we should not undermine any projects which we do. We all have to work together to achieve the vision and to protect our planet Earth. Thank you.